Hello and welcome back to this edition of Minstrels on the Block with Haden Sammons. So, Kim, I like that. Say one name and then refer to them. That's funny. So, what can one expect when they walk into an NSAI meeting?
A room full of songwriters ready to share their songs.
Cool. So you won't be alone.
That's exactly right. There will be new people there. You won't be the only new person there. People just come off the streets. They, Nona puts her number out there on the flyers and cards and things. So, if there's any questions, she's the one to contact because she's got all the information. But you walk in the room and there are other songwriters there, like I said, ready to share their music. We make announcements. We tell about what's going on in the community. We're very active, actually, in the community here in Columbus. We have a lot of programs going on right now. One that comes to mind is, and it's just because I host this, but we on Saturdays once a month we meet at River City Grill, and we sit around the bar and do a song circle, and it's just all original music, and so we do things like that. We're very active in the community. We also at the meeting we will bring lessons from the national organization of NSAI, and it's hit songwriters that are teaching actually classes. And we take the information and try to keep our members pumped up with that type information, and they give tips and all types of things for writing music. And my favorite part of the meetings is the where we share songs. We call it evaluations, but actually what we're just doing is just giving feedback, to other songwriters. Where you might not be writing a song for a hit, artist to sing, you still want to have the best song that you can possibly have, and that's a good place to start, because everybody there is working toward the same goal, just to get the best song that they possibly can, and it makes for a good meeting. So, and you also get co-writers that you don't have to give them credit for.
Nice. So, can you give me maybe not, definitely want people to go to the meeting, so I don't want to just have a lesson here, but can you give me an idea of what a hit song is? Is it the words, the structure, the music? What do they consider to be a hit song?
It's all important. With the national organization, if you're a member of the national organization, you can send once a month, or you get 12 evaluations per year, and you'll send your song in, and a pro writer will evaluate your song. But they're looking for everything, They're looking for the timing, it can't be over 3 minutes and 30 seconds. They're looking for not a long intro, you need to get right into the song.
30 seconds or something.
Exactly, less if you can manage it.
30 seconds to the chorus or something.
Yeah, right, exactly. And getting to that chorus is a big thing, because that's your meat. That's the meat of the song. That's what everybody wants to hear.
Yeah.
So if you got a killer chorus, you want to get to it so that publisher hears that chorus when he's listening to that song.
Right.
So, and those are the kind of things that we, share that sometimes people just really don't know, So we just try and help.
Once you get in there and you get critiqued and you write a song, then what is the steps toward actually getting it to the people in Nashville for them to look at?
I know I'm talking a lot about NSAI here, but NSAI is actually a great tool to use to get there, because when you send an evaluation in, that pro writer evaluates that song. And, you know, they may send it back and say, well, you know, if you could just change this right here, or just fix this little part right here. And then you take that song and you rework it, because we know that good songs are not written, they're rewritten. So, then you rewrote that song, send it back in, and if that evaluator thinks that that song is worthy of really going somewhere, what they do is they pass it on to a luncheon that they have once a month. And publishers are there, and they'll play the songs that they've picked, you know, to be there that particular day. So we've had several to go to the luncheon. So
cool.
You know.
Now Tim Meggert, I understand. He's got some stuff on the radio.
Oh, he's doing so great, and he's one of our members. And I believe it was this past weekend, I think, he actually played at the Bluebird in a songwriters round, not on Sunday night with the open mic deal that they have, but he actually played in the round with songwriters.
Nice.
So now they'll pick him to set up a round of his own.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. Hey, Tim, don't forget me when you're going.
Hey, Tim, that's Brian. Okay, so now, back to you. Now, what are some of the current projects you have going on?
That I have going on?
Yeah.
Well, other than just writing about every day, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I'm actually working on a musical. That's you are talking about personally, right?
Yeah,
okay.
You as an artist.
Okay, I'm working on a musical for an Easter type production
Cool.
in a church. Yeah, it's gonna be really pretty cool.
And I understand you've got some co-writing going on too.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, that's what they do in Nashville. You know, and nobody in Nashville writes by themselves anymore. At one time, you know, that may have been the thing to do, but now you have so many different ideas and different opinions, and you know, everybody's got a different outlook on something. You know, you just get so much. Your song is just so much better. And you know, of course, Tiffany and I write a lot together, absolutely. But I've started venturing out a little bit more with that. I started writing with a friend of mine who's actually one of our members too, Jim Patrick.
Hi, Jim.
In fact, hi, Jim. He's here today. He's going to be playing with Tiffany and I, and he's really. I have learned an awful lot from him. But I mean, he could just play anything for one.
Oh yeah, that guy's amazing.
And so I'm very fortunate, you know, to be able to do that.
Cool. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go and listen to Jim back them up, and we'll be right back.
This song is called No Room, written several years ago, and I'd like to dedicate it today to my little granddaughter, Bailey. This is for you, Bailey. It was a journey of love that kept Mary on the long and winding road. Every place that Joseph stopped, the innkeeper told him no. The animals watched in silence, 'cause who would believe the one born in a stable would be our King of Kings? 'Cause there was no room in for little baby Jesus. Could this happen to him, little baby Jesus? 'Cause what did he do to deserve no room? 2,000 years later, in our modern day Bethlehem, call ourselves wise men, but we don't speak up for him. When Christ was taken from Christmas, did they know it was our Lord's birthday? 'Cause now now we call that miracle a happy holiday. 'Cause there is no room in the inn for little baby Jesus. How could this happen to him? Little baby Jesus. 'Cause what did he do to deserve no room? Today is no different, just another place and time. Will you let Jesus in? It's what you must decide. Give up some room in the inn for little baby Jesus. Don't let this happen to him, little baby Jesus. 'Cause what did he do? What did he do to deserve